What's up, starters? It's Jefferson, and I'm going to be doing a installation of the DB Power iPhone 6 screen replacement. So I have it right here, and the iPhone 6 is actually right here. I'm using my iPhone 5s to record this. It's not too bad. Let me see if I can get it in a better angle. Alright, so as you guys could see, it has a crack from here, goes down, so it's just like hairline fracture, but nevertheless still a cracked phone. Okay, so we're gonna install it, see how well it works, and then see the quality and functionality of the screen replacement. So with that said, let's just get to it and get it on. So make sure you guys take out the penelope screwdrivers in the bottom. Also make sure the phone is off. And then what I like to do is you grab the suction cup right here. You want to start off from the bottom because that's the best way to open it up. You don't have to open it up too much, just grab enough and then start getting a spudger to lift it up. Be very gentle. And as you guys can see, that was very easy. When you guys are working with the broken screen, where the edge where it's broken, you want to be very careful because you do not want to make it worse and then make it harder in your life. In this part right here, make sure when you guys lift it up, you do not want to lift it up all the way because you have connectors right here that you need to be careful for. You're gonna have 5 connectors right here. Just take it off. You want to put that aside. I like to keep everything where it is because they are all different screws, so make sure you guys keep an eye out on that. Let's grab the small spudger and then just pry up all the connectors. Alright, so all 4 are up, and then that's it. Let's put that aside. Alright, so next what we are going to do is let's put this aside because you're not going to need this anymore. Let's go right here, and then let's actually work on the fingerprint sensor first. So what we will do is let's unscrew these. You want to be very careful with this part because there's a flex cable that would connect the biometric sensor on there, and if you guys rip that, it's going to be very bad for you. Make sure you place all these screws together just like how I'm doing it, just so it makes it easier to put them back later on. This is the flex cable I was talking to you guys about. There you go. And then put that aside. If you rip that, then pretty much your biometric sensor will not work. Alright, so now we're gonna work on the top. Let's take off all these screws. It's kind of a bummer that this is not magnetic, which really sucks.
Favorite game. Tell me what's your favorite game, man. I wanna play hide and seek. You ain't gotta cover up your eye.
So we're gonna take off the screws that's on the sides now. And these are all the same screws, so it doesn't matter if you mix them up. Now we're going to take out the home button. So get your spudger and then place it right on top of the home button. And that's going to release it. So just be very gentle. It's held down with adhesive, so don't worry too much about that. Just slowly, as you guys could see. Right there, just slowly lift it up.
Round for round and pound for pound, I'll put it down. Tell me.
Nice. Alright, next we're gonna take out the thermal plate, which is this whole metal spot right here. Alright, so now I'm gonna heat this part up right here just because there's adhesive right there, and if you guys are not careful, you could rip it and now your fingerprint sensor won't work. And I did just use a regular blow dryer, my girlfriend's blow dryer, and slowly lift it up. Perfect. So now we're gonna have to blow this part up right here. Alright guys, so I was able to finally get this flex cable out. It does take a long time, but I did use a regular hair dryer or blow dryer, and you know, eventually it will. Just make sure you guys are very patient, don't rush it, don't force it. So with that said, let's move on. Alright, now we're going to take off the flex cables off this part right here. So we have to blast this part up with hot air. Like lift it up. There you go. Alright, so now we are done with this. Let's grab our new screen. Let's put this one aside. Alright, so this is the new screen right here. Now we are gonna place this part in. So make sure there's gonna be those notches right there. Make sure you guys lay that in properly. It sits down nice and neat right there. Alright, so actually I forgot to mention something. For the black screen protector, which is the one we have, this white box right there, if you guys could see that, that white box is what we have to take off and put it onto the new screen, because if you guys don't do that, then the proximity sensor won't turn on. Also, this housing unit right here, we have to take out that part out as well, because if you guys don't do that, if you guys notice, if you guys go to the new screen protector, it doesn't have that housing unit. So since it doesn't have it, we're gonna take that part out. I was finally able to get the white paper out of there. It does take a long time, but make sure you guys do it right, because you don't want it where your ambient light sensors does not work. Now let's place these all in there, and then now we grab the lock.
Confidential, that's what the room is. Confidential, that's what the mood is, and I'm feeling.
Next, we will put the thermal plate on. So you want to take off the red protective film, and the way you want to take this off is that even though it's simple, if a part of the black film starts to lift up, guys, you want to stop and peel in a different direction. You do not want to lift up this whole part at all. Make sure this part right here doesn't go underneath this plate.
Girl, you know you want to play with it. Spend a couple days in it.
Before we start screwing on the sides, I'm going to make sure this one lays down nice and neat. You want to screw all the 6 screws on the side. Do not apply pressure on the plate itself, guys, because you will mess up the digitizer. Replacing an iPhone or pretty much any screen is actually relatively easy. I guess you could just say medium, just because there's really nothing to it. The only thing that makes it difficult is the little things. So if you guys are impatient, that's what would make this replacement difficult for you guys. But if you guys just follow instructions, which I'm sure you guys do, that's why you decided to replace this screen by yourself, it's gonna come out really nice, and you won't have any issues. And if you guys do stumble upon issues, that's fine. You know, like I came across some struggles myself, but you know, just take a deep breath and try to do it carefully. Make sure all of these screws are all the way screwed in, just because if it's not, you're gonna have a difficult time trying to install them. Alright, next let's put on the home button. This is gonna be very easy. You just make sure it goes down in place and then pull that down. Then next, you wanna put the back cover in, the back plate, and one of the notches does go inside there. Alright guys, so don't forget to insert this part right here, because that's actually that's how your home button would work. Feels good. Alright, so here's the finished part right here, guys. So now, since we got the screen, now you want to go on this part, and then now we're going to start to install each of these cables. Reinserting these cables it's not difficult, but you know, it does take a little patience. And if the spudger doesn't help, then just, you know, use your fingertips. Make sure you want to try to give a good push to these, but also don't force it in. Okay, it's all good. Put all these back. Okay, so that's all good. Let's lay this all down, and then the top, you guys gonna see that there's gonna be like a lip on here. So the way you guys want to do this is, so right here, and you want to push down on the top first. So you want to make sure the top is all sealed up, and then push forward and then work your way down. There you go. Before you guys install the penelope screw, let's turn this on and see if it even works. Alright, so it powers on, which is good. That's a plus. And then booting up usually takes a long time, so don't worry too much about that, guys. Okay. So screen looks replaced. Everything seems to be working. Alright, so let's go see if everything works. I know I have a film right there, but I don't want to take it off because this phone does come with a basic screen protector, but a screen protector nonetheless. So let's go see. Everything seems to be responsive. No issues. We're going to grab an icon and then you want to move it around. And then the whole point to this is if it falls off, if it falls out of the screen, that means without you letting go, that just means that there's something in the digitizer that's messed up. Alright, so that one's good. Yep. Icons are moving out of the way. Perfect. Home button works. Obviously sound works. Let's go see if the camera works. Perfect. I'm gonna take a quick picture. Nice. Forward. Alright, and then let's go see if the audio works. Does the audio work? I hope so. Alright, so let's go play it back. Okay, that's good. Alright, so audio is good. Let's delete these. Okay, next let's go see if data works. So where's the Safari? Let's go to apple.com. Alright, oh cool, so data does work. Alright, so it seems like everything is good. Everything is working. Oh, this is gonna be the best part right here. Let's go see. Let's do a quick audio test and then alright, so I'm gonna call my girlfriend and then I want to see if the audio I want to see if the proximity sensor works. It is ringing right here. I don't want to show the number. Let's go see. Alright, perfect. Proximity sensor works without any issues. See that? Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna let's actually answer the call. Hello? Do I sound muffled or? Do I sound muffled or? Oh, cool. Okay, so everything is working, guys. Oh, you know what? Let me install the screen protector real quick and then we should be good to go. So I'll be back, guys. And also make sure you guys install the pentaloop screwdrivers. So far, my impressions of this screen replacement, I must say, it's actually one of the best I've used. The reason why I'm saying it's one of the best I've ever installed and used, I've installed multiple screen replacements, and what I've noticed with this one is that one, you know, like obviously there's no issues, but that's not the issue. That's not the one thing I like. I actually like it because when you guys press on the screen itself, I'm going to show you guys. When you guys press on the screen, it doesn't show any phantom presses. So what I mean by that is when you guys press down, sometimes the edges would riffle. Alright, that is the installation of the DB Power iPhone 6 screen replacement. Absolutely looks stunning. The colors just still looks vibrant, no issues. Everything feels quality. Everything feels really good. Alright guys, so with that said, this is the review and installation of the DB Power iPhone 6 screen replacement. If you guys have any issues or if you have any questions, put them in the comment box below. Don't forget to like this video. I absolutely love this screen. It looks good. It's like an OEM screen. Alright guys, like always, take care. Let's see the transformation. Alright, what do you guys think? Shaved, looks clean, right?